WNBA, what do I always say? The gift that keeps on giving. And if there's anybody who is welcome to chime in and blast Kathy Engelbert and blast the WNBA for the officials, it is.
I think overall, that we've always had fans that deeply care and have been there from the very get-go. I just think now we have the platform that not only highlights us as players, but highlights our fan base, highlights our league. And
Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, Lexie Hull, and team names reveal, and insiders say this became the snapping point since what unfolded backstage in the WNBA was ugly ignoring players, benching odd whistles, and silence from leaders until today, when they finally spoke out. And what they reportedly uncovered has everyone in the league nervous. Stay tuned, because this is not gossip, this is a shocker right now.
Everything to be up out of here, because you want to know why? They ain't got to pay them nothing. They want the league to go back into the sunken place. And I believe the Indiana Fever was by far the first people to be on board. They the highest grossing, highest rated team in the entire league. Y'all think the Herman dude really want to pay these ladies $1 million a contract when he ain't got to? He been paying them what, 80,000, 90,000 a year. He don't want to pay them women $1 million if he ain't got to. What's the best thing to do? Make Caitlin Clark inactive?
For weeks, fans sensed something was wrong. Caitlin Clark got hit hard, no whistle. Sophie Cunningham played tough defense, instant fouls. Lexie Hull brought energy, hustle. And then suddenly, she was benched. Commentators ignored it, coaches dodged questions. But fans saw clearly the pattern seemed intentional. And when patterns repeat, people start demanding answers. Insiders and analysts quietly pointed out certain players received leeway, others did not. Certain actions were accepted, others punished. Immediately, and Caitlin, Sophie, and Lexie, they were under constant scrutiny. One slip benched, one outburst technical, one foul reviewed. Meanwhile, similar plays on the opposite side. Nothing, no calls, no reviews, no accountability. Fans called it favoritism, league officials called it game flow. But behind closed doors, pressure was rising.
Not be rugby. This should not be more physical than an NFL game. It shouldn't. Let's take a listen to what Lexie Hull had to say. And then I'm going to show you just a few of the people who went off on Kathy Engelbert and the WNBA refs this past season, because it was ridiculous.
Heard, but we are in a bit of a negotiation right now. We fight our rivals hard on the court, but now we're fighting for fair pay, safer play, and better resources for every player in the WNBA.
According to sources close to the situation, the breaking point didn't occur on the court. It happened after games, meetings, film sessions, private conversations, and one repeated message that reportedly kept surfacing. Tone it down, fit the system, stop drawing attention. For Caitlin Clark, that sounded like stop being Caitlin Clark or Sophie Cunningham. It felt like punishment for intensity. For Lexie Hull, it felt like effort was no longer sufficient. That's when silence became frustration. Now here's where things turned explosive. Multiple sources claimed the three players reached a point where enough was enough. No press conference, no angry tweets. Instead, they reportedly spoke directly, forcefully, and together. And what came out of those talks? Not accusations, but demands: respect in officiating, consistency in rotations, transparency from coaching staff, and accountability from league leadership. And then came the part that stunned everyone, according to reports circulating among insiders. A private internal memo was leaked, not officially confirmed, but widely discussed.
what did the reality TV world, what did Bravo, what did like people from Summer House have to say about all this?
You know that, I mean, this is like an unoriginal like comment that people say, but when people say my two worlds colliding or whatever.
Really?
So
I've heard that. So I got so many DMs about that.
I just think of like my sports world and the reality TV world are so like just polar opposites to me that I never like feel the crossover as much as it actually exists.
Someone DM'd me and they're like, you need to get on Winter House. I didn't even know that was a thing. Is that a thing?
Yeah, I've never done it. They did 2 or 3 seasons, like 2 or 3. Oh, because season would be over.
Yeah, because Summer House I definitely can't do because of season, but they're like, get on Winter House. And I'm like, I don't even know what that is.
So that was a show that they did where it was like they took people from like 3 or 4 people from other shows and then put them all in a house in like Colorado or like Vermont.
The memo reportedly outlined concerns about market imbalance, fear of overexposure of select personalities and strategies to maintain a competitive narrative. Fans translated that instantly control the stars, and when Caitlin Clark's name appeared in discussions, outrage erupted because to fans it seemed the league feared its own spotlight. Once this information began spreading, pressure skyrocketed. Coaches were questioned, league officials went silent. No denials, no confirmations, just silence. And silence in moments like this speaks loudly, because Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, and Lexie Hull weren't asking for favors, they were demanding fairness. And when fairness becomes controversial, systems get exposed. Here's why this moment matters. This isn't one player complaining, this is multiple players, different roles, different personalities, saying the same thing. That's not coincidence, that's culture. And fans noticed immediately, support flooded. In clips went viral, narratives flipped. Instead of problem players, they became voices. Now the WNBA stands at a crossroads: double down on control or listen because stars don't destroy, leagues ignoring them does. And today Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, and Lexie Hull made it clear they're done being quiet, so now it's on you. Is the WNBA protecting balance or punishing individuality? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like, if you believe fairness matters, subscribe, because this story is far from over. This wasn't noise, this was a warning.